Hello everyone. Today in this session I will discuss about rational numbers. In last video I already discussed about that definition of the rational numbers. In this session I will discuss about the some important characteristics of the rational numbers. First I start with equality of rational numbers. My dear students, equality when a given rational numbers a upon b is multiplied by the constant number. Suppose that another integer is m or c or any number, you can just take that. I just taken m is an integer. If a upon b is multiplied to its numerator and denominator by this constant number m, or if it is divided by m, you can just see that if it is multiplied to its numerator by any constant number to its numerator and denominator, or divided to its numerator and denominator, the result is unchanged, and this gives the similar rational numbers or equal rational numbers, and this is known as equality of rational numbers. In some books it has been written that equivalent rational numbers. So my dear students, you can just find out. Suppose that 1 upon 2 has been given. If you multiply 1 upon 2 by 3 to its numerator and to its denominator, the result is 3 upon 6, and 3 upon 6 is equal to 1 upon 2. 10 upon 15 is another rational numbers. If you divide to its numerator and denominator by 5, 10 divided by 5 and 15 divided by 5. You divide it to its numerator and denominator by 5. The result that you obtain is 2 upon 3, and 2 upon 3 is equal to 10 upon 15. So you have to just keep in mind that when a rational number has been given, then you multiply to its numerator and denominator by any constant number. Here constant word is used. This is why, because if you multiply numerator by 2 and denominator by 3, then result cannot be equal, because 2 and 3 are variable numbers, and this is why you have to multiply to its numerator and denominator by the same number. This same number is known as constant number, because constant has fixed value. So you have to multiply its numerator to the denominator by same number. Similarly, in case of division, you have to divide its numerator and to its denominator by the constant number, by the same number. Then the rational number is obtained. It will be the similar to the original rational numbers. If anyone asks you that how many equivalent rationals you can just find out, answer is infinite, because infinite number can be multiplied or divided to its numerator and denominator. I have just taken for the multiplication. Suppose that 1 upon 2 has been given. So you can multiply by different number. Similarly, you can just multiply. I have just multiplied the same number by 2 to its numerator, 3 to its numerator and denominator, or 4 with 4 to its numerator and denominator. Infinite number can be taken to multiply, and all the numbers that is find out in this case must be equal. So the result is infinite decimals are possible, and it is your wish, or sometimes it has given in the questions that you have to convert the desirous numerator or denominator. For example, if it has given in the question that you have to convert its denominator into 10, then you need to multiply by 5 to its numerator and denominator, and result will be actually 5 upon 10. So you can just multiply and the final result can be obtained. Second one is that types of the rational numbers. My dear students, there are two types of rational numbers: positive rational numbers and negative rational numbers. If numerator and denominator having the same sign, both having either positive or negative, then it is known as positive rationals. And if it has different sign, denominator is positive, numerator is negative, or numerator is positive, denominator is negative, then it is known as negative rationals. For example, 1 upon 2 is a positive rationals, because here 1 is positive, 2 is positive. Minus 1 upon minus 2, it is also a positive rationals, because both numerator and denominator having the same sign, negative. Minus 1 upon 2 is a negative rationals, because here numerator is negative and denominator is positive. 1 upon minus 2, it is also a negative rationals, because here numerator is positive and denominator is negative. So when a rational number has been given, then you have to just pay attention on the sign of the numerator and denominator. If both having the similar sign, same sign, then it must be positive. If it has different sign, then it must be negative rational number. It is quite interesting to represent rational numbers on the line. My dear student, for this purpose you need to draw a line. This line is known as number line, because when on line you express the number, then the line is known as number line. And now I have to express the number on the line. Before representation, it is essential to know that when you express a point on the line, then it must be 0. In the right side of the 0 there are positive rationals, in the left side of the 0 are negative rationals, because negative rationals are less than 0 and positive rationals are greater than 0. At first I will discuss about the positive rationals, then I will discuss about the negative rationals. Both are the similar. If you understand positive rationals to represent on the line, then you have to do the similar process in the left side of the 0 to express the negative rationals. First I want to discuss for 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2, you need to draw a line, put 0 on the line, and now pay attention on 2. Actually 1 upon 2 means 1 is divided into 2 equal parts. So with the help of a scale, you express 1 and divide into 2 equal parts, and each part is known as 1 upon 2. There is a trick, because a student has some problem to express rationals on the line. So there is a trick is that at first with the help of a scale you have to draw a line, then mark 0, and now you have to pay attention on its denominator, and denominator is 2. So with the help of a scale you mark 2 equal marks, you have to just take. And I have just taken, suppose that it is A and B, and this is O. My dear students, distance between OA and AB must be same. Now you have to mark B as 1, and now A is actually 1 upon 2. This 1 upon 2 can be written below the line or above the line. It is depend upon your wish. To express 2 upon 3, my dear student, you have to draw a line, mark 0, and you have to pay attention. Here denominator is 3. So you have to 3 equal marks you have to take on this line, and then you have to mark the third line as 1. Then it has divided into 3 equal parts. Each part is 1 upon 3. So this is 1 upon 3 and this one is actually 2 upon 3. If it has given minus 1 upon 7, negative numbers, you have to mark 0 and now denominator is 7. So you have to mark in the left side because there is a negative numbers. So you have to mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equal marks in the left side of 0. And you have to 7th, this equal parts is taken as minus 1, and the first mark that you have just done is minus 1 upon 7. By this way you can represent the number on number line. Hope you have to enjoy this session. If you have any problem, then you have just write your problem in comment box. Thank you very much.